Okay, so today I'm going to be talking about some more Tokyo Ghoul speculation. How original, another Tokyo Ghoul video. Don't you worry, I'm going to go into other animes and I'm going to talk about those later. But today I'm going to be discussing a certain character. A character who has disguised himself so much to the point where we don't even know who he is. And we may not ever know who this character actually is. This character is none other than Noro. Now for those of you who saw the intro clip or have seen the entirety of Tokyo Ghoul Season 1, you'll basically know who Noro is. But for those of you who don't know who he is, I'm going to give a brief description on his traits, his character, and how he acts. Now Noro is one of the head members of the Aogiri tree, but he's one of the head members and he shrouds himself in complete silence. We do not hear him speak whatsoever. All we see him do is just absolutely rape people with his kagune. So some physical traits about him. He has a ponytail with a color of either black or dark red, based off of whether or not you read the manga, and always wears a mask with no eyes and a jagged smile. Another small thing that you'll notice is that he works off of an alarm, or in this case a schedule like that of a child. Now if you watch season 2 and you watch the first episode, he has an insane life force, not to mention his regeneration ability. In the anime, and I believe the manga, this happens as well. I can't remember his name, but one of the members from Inteku slashes Noro, taking off the upper part of his torso. Literally seconds later, it reconnects back to his body and he's fine. He shows no sign of pain after that. Just something about this character interests me, whether it's demonic or it's unsettling. Yeah, well no shit, he's demonic or unsettling. He just ate 10 people. And he turns his head 180 degrees. Also, speaking of him eating people, he has an abnormal appetite, or in this case, craving for meat. And no, not that type of meat. Now on to his kagune, which is something very different from what we've seen in the entire anime. Now in CCG terms, his kagune would be known as a rinkaku, or in this case, he has tentacles similar to that of Kaneki's. He would also be known as an S-type ghoul, or something beyond that, because the Bin brothers back in season 1 were easily taken out, but this character, anything could be thrown at him, and I could honestly say he'd destroy him. But not only can his kagune act as 2 tentacles, and let alone eat people, but his kagune can transform into something completely different. And no, this isn't some sort of kaguja form of his kagune, but it's something completely different to that of his entire kagune. It's not even at the point of it being tentacles, it's just giant fucking spears. Just like the clip that you saw in the beginning of all those CCG members getting absolutely raped by those tentacles. Okay, that just went a bit too far. But with that intro clip you saw, you could see that his kagune, if you were to compare it to his original form, is completely different. So now that we've learned about Noro, I'm going to give my theory on who I think he really is. And no, I do not mean his physical character, what his name is, blah blah blah. I want to go through who he is as a ghoul, because again, he's completely different from every other ghoul we've seen. He uses his kagune to eat people. He's completely silent. He's survived fucking severings of his head. He's shown no signs of pain, and he's obedient to people that he could easily kill. So who the fuck is he? So the first thing is he's not a kakuja, or for that point, a kakuja in the making. One, he hasn't gone berserk at any point. He seems controlled with his kagune, and his kagune transforms into several different things, and we have not seen him eat any ghouls at all in the entire anime. But he could also possibly be beyond the point of a kakuja, where he's fully transformed and he has complete control of his kagune and his ghoul form, and basically of his character. Like we've seen with Jason Yamori and Kaneki, when they transform, they go somewhat berserk and mentally berserk, but Noro just maintains his, well, whatever his definition of sanity is. So he's beyond the point of kakuja. That's my first theory. So how is he so in control with his kagune, let alone he works for people that he could easily beat and control himself? So why is he who he is? What my thought is that he's not only kakuja in the sense that he's physically transformed with his kagune, his body, his regeneration abilities, his strength, etc. He's also transformed in his mind. Something fucked up must have happened to this character in his past. Well, obviously, if he's murdering people endlessly, then there's obviously something fucked up about him. But his mind must have transformed as well, to the point where he can stay in control with all this power. And again, he's being obedient almost like that of a child with his schedule and to the Aogiri tree. That something must be up with his character. My thought is that down the road of him becoming a kakuja, something must have happened to him that he's able to be in control, and that his psyche has changed as well. Not only has his body strength and his kagune formed to be something incredible, but his psyche has formed to be that of something like a child, or just something that's completely blank. So that's my thought on who he really is. So let me know your guys' thoughts in the comment section down below about this character. What you think about him? Do you think his character is interesting? Do you think he's fucked up? Obviously he is. Let me know why. But thank you guys all for watching. Be sure to leave a like if you enjoyed this video. I'm gonna start doing these every so often, around like every week or so. I talk about an anime and I discuss it, speculation, all that. So if you're enjoying this, be sure to leave a like if you enjoyed. I want to get a lot of support for this series going, so leaving a like will definitely help me. Subscribe if you have not already, and I'll catch you guys later.